I heard DSP fucking is seething about this entire podcast, or he was coping about it on like his pre-stream podcast or some shit.
DSP just keeps saying how much he doesn't care about this podcast. He doesn't care about all this stuff getting done. He doesn't want to work with Keem. No interest in any of this stuff. But the minute we release something, all of a sudden he has so much to say about it. I thought that was really funny.
Well, he gave a lot of shit when Tom released his documentary on him. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You want to talk a little bit about that, Tom?
You want to talk about DSP?
It is the Lolcow podcast.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay. So I dropped this video about DSP. It's about 2 hours long. I just dropped it, actually. And the title is A Decade of Failure, which, I mean, it is a little clickbaity because I want people to watch it, but it's also accurate because Phil's life has been, like many lolcows, a lot of failure, not a lot of success, and it covers actually more like a decade and a half. It's about 14 years. Phil hasn't seen it. At least he says he hasn't seen it. He went on stream and he was like, so listen, I'm not getting involved in drama, okay? I know everybody wants me to watch the Turkey Tom video, and honestly, I've heard good things about it. You know, I've heard it's good. I've heard it's nothing too crazy, but I will say, Turkey Tom, I have a question for you here. Why did you call it a decade of failure? I mean, a decade of decline will be more accurate. A decade of falling. A decade of disaster will be more accurate.
Dude.
Failure.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I mean, Turkey Tom, I'm the happiest I've ever been. Okay, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. I'm doing great. I'm not getting involved in drama.
I fucking hate it when he says I'm doing great.
Business-wise, things are going good. Business-wise, my streams are doing well. I'm making more money.
Because it's every time I go to his streams, it's always just like, hey guys, that fucking tip goal hasn't been met yet. Dude, his fan base, if DSP could fucking get the audience to direct deposit a paycheck into the fucking DSP Gaming like super chat fund,
True.
That's exactly how it would be.
So DSP, he was like saying stuff like, you know, decade of failure is just totally inaccurate. I'm doing great. You know, how can I be a failure if I'm doing great? I'm happier than I've ever been. And it's like, I'm not saying he's definitely miserable, but when somebody's constantly trying to say, I'm doing great, doing great, you do kind of start to wonder, like, is he really doing that great? Yeah, and obviously there's a lot of e-begging on those streams as well, which is like, is that what's making you happy? It's hard for me to tell. End of the day, I'm not here to speculate on like what Phil's happiness level is. I just want to make a video that's entertaining about him. He said he's not going to watch it because he wants to avoid drama. He also kind of alluded to the Lolcow podcast a little bit. He was like, people are trying to rope me in to their drama, and I'm not having any of it, okay? I won't do it. No paycheck is worth it to me. So that's what he said.
But this is the fucked up thing about it. He'll like guilt trip his audience. It's like, oh man, I'm running out of. Listen, guys, if you don't fucking donate to these streams, you're not going to get this quality fucking content. Can I just say for the record, I fucking hate it when DSP says his streams and videos are like this quality fucking content that should be put up in the fucking Louvre. It makes no fucking sense. You know how easy it is to make DSP's videos? Dude, I fucking wish all I had to do was fucking scratch my balls in the fucking morning.
What?
Load up the newest game.
What?
Open up OBS and start fucking recording and just fucking smash my face through a video game. That is so condescendingly fucking awful. The DSP like puts this whole facade up like he's out there creating these like he's like, I'm sitting here recording 3 podcasts a day and fucking 2 gaming streams.
He's been doing that forever though.
Yeah,
he's
it's
been
like,
doing it for like 15 years.
But how much fucking effort is that, Tom? It's like he opens up OBS, hits start record, stop record, and then maybe maybe he throws that into a fucking editor, slices like some endpoints, and then just renders that out and sends it to YouTube. Fuck, he doesn't even have to do that shit. He just stops, record, starts, and then sends that slop up to YouTube. The man is the lowest effort creator.
I'm saying he's been saying that he's like, I treat it like a job for 15 years. That's what he's been talking about for so fucking long. And he's like one of these guys that like, you know, at a certain point you have to stop talking about the work and actually do it. This is a guy who took like 7 years to stop using his camera, capturing his fucking TV, to start using a capture card, okay? Like, this is how late this guy was. So I think it's fair to say that DSP is not exactly putting in the most effort to his stuff. With DSP, 9 out of 10 hours is, like, unwatchable. Like, you can't.
Well, 9 out of 10 hours is just fucking no word. Dude, you watch any of his live streams, he barely interacts with the chat, barely interacts with his fucking
Except
community.
to ask for money.
Yeah, literally. It's like fucking I can condense his entire streams for the people watching this podcast. It's literally like fucking change, spare change, please. Guys, I'm gonna lose the fucking house. And then like here's the fucked up part about DSP. Somebody did the accounting on him and he made like fucking I think it's some insane amount every month. Like, he makes 6 figures a fucking year, apparently. And somehow that's still not enough to fucking live off. Somehow he's still crying fucking, I'm about to be in the poorhouse the next week, okay? Dude, he's literally like, dude, at this point, he's gonna be on fucking streams asking tips to buy the cat food now, okay? He's like, hey guys, listen, if you don't fucking donate during this playthrough of like Alan Wake 2, fucking the kitty ain't gonna eat.
She's dead! She's dead!